Have you ever felt obsessed with someone you barely know? That's not love. That's limerence. Limerence is like this obsession. It's a feeling of an intense emotional state in which you are addicted to a person and you can't stop thinking about them and you replay every text and you crave their attention like it's a drug. Even though you don't necessarily know the person that well, you might not really be close to them or even in a relationship with them. It's fueled by uncertainty. Your brain releases dopamine and adrenaline every time you wonder about them. Do they like me back? Have they noticed me? How do they think of me? How are they feeling? And that rush makes you chase them harder, even if the relationship isn't actually healthy, even if the relationship doesn't actually exist. For people with CPTSD or attachment wounds, limerence can be like your form of love. At least it feels like you're in love. While in reality, your nervous system is actually trying to heal from rejection and abandonment pain. And so you're attracted to those who are emotionally unavailable or otherwise unavailable. So this guy's in a whole marriage and you're like, they're amazing, they're wonderful. How do we get out of this? Understand that limerence is idealization. It's an obsession with someone because you're feeding your mind only positive thoughts about them, but you are the one feeding yourself all these positive ideas. It's not that the person actually is that great. You don't know them that well. You haven't taken the time to actually understand all of their flaws. Without knowing their flaws, you can't truly develop love for the person. True love understands the flaws and chooses to love despite. You're just overlooking stuff, not even really truly aware of the flaws. You haven't gotten a full understanding of them. And so you got to notice that this obsession is not grounded in reality. You got to ask yourself, do I really like who they are? Or do I just like how they make me feel? Am I just overvaluing certain traits and characteristics about them, keeping me stuck? So analyze, is this really love? Do I know their flaws? Or is it just limerence? If you need to break free of limerence, take out your pen, take out a piece of paper, and you need to create a devaluation list. So we stop idealizing and we help our mind to heal by starting to pick out the flaws of the person, at least what you can find. And as you get to know them further, keep finding new flaws. A devaluation list is listing down 8 things. In this case, since you're in limerence, we're going to have you do 5 things because you don't actually know the person well. So you're going to do 5 things every single day. Every single time you're feeling that rush, that crush, you're going to pull out a pen and a piece of paper and just going to start writing 5 things down. It takes only a couple minutes to do this about them that are bad, that are ugly, that are unattractive. It can be very shallow things. It can be very deep things. Also, the reasons why it wouldn't work, i.e. they're married. That's one thing. And therefore, they're not really showing their true love for you since they're married to someone else and they're not making any change to that status, right? So you start writing those things out. You start getting very realistic. And you'll feel the limerence subside for a moment. As it comes back up again, do another list. You write new things. Some of the old things can show up on the list again. As you do this, you'll help your mind to heal, but you got to do it again and again and again and get out of that limerence. Stop over idealizing the person by trying to focus on all the good. It's not helping you anymore. Do your devaluation list and you'll be able to break free of limerence.